things.
Small little houses.
And they were homesteads. And so how the government did it was post World War I. This actually had been gold mining prior to World War I, and when that dried up, post World War I, there was a lot of veterans that had tuberculosis and ailments from the war.
And like mustard gas.
Mustard gas. They had poisoning stuff from mustard gas. And a doctor from LA was trying to find where to treat these veterans where the land was dry and the air was, that it was arid and dry, so that their tuberculosis and lung diseases would be cured. So he came upon 29 Palms, and the government approved allowing veterans to homestead out here. They would get 160-acre parcels. They had to build a home to live in. They had to live on it, and they had to farm the land for 5 years. And after that was all done for $18, they then owned the 160 acres of land. So,
and they chose this for the dry climate.
The dry climate because it was good for the tuberculosis and ailments they had from mustard gas. But the cool thing was, when we were driving out here, there's these original homesteads, but the families have kept them over the years and improved them and built their larger homes and kept them all these years and maintained them.
Some of these homesteads they're riddled with them out here, and they're the original looking. They haven't done anything to them.
Yeah, it was the 1920s.
Yeah, 1920s. So
yeah, that's crazy.
All right, we found another homestead that we're gonna go inside and take a look at it. This one's kind of junked up a little bit, but this is another one of the old homesteads, and there's a neighbor here, and that's an old homestead as well. So probably in the 20s, after World War I, there was a veteran living here with tuberculosis or with issues associated with mustard gas. Be careful with snakes.
That's sad though, like people,
And they'd live way out here for the dry climate and the altitude. When people tore it all up. Yeah.
I mean, obviously they ran power out here and stuff, like somebody lived out here.
So old single pane windows.
Here's a key to an old red Toyota.
Yeah, people just tear places up out here. But
that's sad.
That is sad. Something really special that we just found is that we're at the end of the world. But the O fell down, so we're gonna go check out the end of the world. You wanna go check out the end of the world?
Yeah.
Let's go to the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. You know that song?
And
Feel fine. So we're in a place called Wonder Valley, which is, I wonder why anybody lives here, but other than that, yeah, we're, what are we, east of 29 Palms. And a guy named Dick Dale used to live out in this area, and he used to have Dick Dale and the Dale Tones. He was a really good surf guitar musician, and he had his own home out here, had his own airport on it, and he'd fly in and out to LA, and this is where he lived. And I met him one time, so we're gonna try not to get stuck here with the speedster.
family coming here.
So there's the end of the world, guys, right there. I don't know. That's pretty cool. Go, yeah. Oh, maybe. Where are you guys from?
Germany, Berlin.
Germany.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Where in Germany?
Berlin.
Oh, my daughter-in-law's from Frankfurt.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Born and raised.
She moved to Frankfurt.
When she was 15.
Great.
She moved to the United States when she was 15.
And does she like it?
She loves it.
Really?
Yeah.
In Frankfurt?
No. Here. She was
lives
born
here
in
now.
Frankfurt.
Ah, she was born in
And
Frankfurt.
born and raised in Frankfurt,
Yeah.
and moved to the United States when she was 15.
Ah,
And
right.
you are from?
Lake Havasu City.
Where the London Bridge?
Where London Bridge is from England. They moved it out in the middle of the desert over a lake.
Yeah.
It's
Where are you staying?
Palm
Springs?
We stay in
Palm
Palm
Springs.
Springs.
Palm Springs.
I'm from Las Vegas. And,
Okay.
Okay, so we're like,
From Grand Canyon.
okay.
Today
Rice
You
Canyon.
passed
Zion.
by us, Lake
Yeah.
Havasu
Yeah.
City. We have the London Bridge, big lake. It's
Yeah.
beautiful, but it's hot. 120. It's way too
It's
hot.
very hot.
Already.
Yeah.
Now we have 111, yeah?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
Yeah.
really hot. Oh, she wants her picture.
the O fell down though.
I
Yeah, how long are you staying?
18 days. 18 days.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Go back and
I'd like to have a photo.
Yes, please.
Yeah, let's do that. You can see behind me, this is the Amboy Crater Volcano. Pretty cool. It's, how old is it? A gazillion years old. But what's cool about it is in 1971 there were some teenagers out here working in the town of Amboy at a gas station, service station, and they were collecting lots and lots of old tires. So they spent a couple days loading the inside of the crater with tires, and then they lit them up on, was it April Fools or no?
No, they lit it up on fire, and then everybody thought the volcano was
Everybody
erupting.
thought the volcano was erupting, so that's probably the only cool thing about it, huh?
That's cool.
It's beautiful.
There's a lot of lava fields. You can see them.
Yeah, there's a ton of lava fields by this volcano here.
And there's a train.
And the train.
I'm excited to actually go into Amboy. I've never been there, but we've been reading about it, so
Yeah.
I'll see some cool stuff in Amboy.
Well, Amboy is along Route 66, and there's a service station and a cafe. It's been there, when did they open it?
1938 is when they opened
1938.
Roy's Café. Amboy itself has been here since the late 1800s as a mining, because I thought, well, what did they mine? What did they mine in Amboy?
Salt.
Salt.
Rock salt. So a lot of these lake beds you see out here, they mine their salt, and they mine the rock salt.
And the thing about Amboy is the reason it was along Route 66. It's halfway between Barstow, California and Needles, California, so it was a stopping point for cars and people and the train, and
Okay,
it had salt.
let's go. We're going to Roy's. We're on the famous road. On Route 66, when you'd pull over and stay for the night, these were the rooms right here.
The Roy's Cafe, the cool story is that Roy and his wife were traveling through here in 1924. Their car broke down. They couldn't afford to pay the mechanic, and so he had to work for the mechanic shop here to pay off his debt, which led him to working in the salt mine, and then him later opening his own. He opened a garage here, and his son-in-law built on a room on the side for storage, and his daughter quickly turned the storage into Roy's Cafe, and then it grew into Roy's Motel and Cafe, and it originally opened in 1938, and has been iconic in Amboy ever since.